What's up everyone, Tater84 here from SCAI again. This is our March update. We have a bunch of updates here to show you, so let's just get right into it. Alright, so the first update that we have is another rework to the menu bar on the left hand side. You can see now we have personality and knowledge, which combines our personalities, memories and database. Chat and commands, for commands, recurring messages, reactive responses, moderation, macros, variables, chat streaks and leveling. Rewards and engagements for channel rewards, cheer rewards, reactions, ignore collectibles, maybe something coming soon. Stream tools with your mission control, multimedia we'll get to in a second, chat widget, quizzes, your sources, your clip generators and your summaries. Audio will have all of your music information as well as your voice assistants and text to speak. My Stream Chat AI with all of the pages and links and themes. And then your library with chat history, generated images, generated TTS, event logs, and something new that we'll look at here in a minute, Emote Maker. The one thing that you'll notice as well on the right hand side of every single page is our new Stream Chat Assistant. This assistant will actually let you create things like commands or ask it questions to see what commands you have, enable replies and everything like that just by typing it into the message. So you could do something like create me a goodbye command called explanation goodbye. If you've given it enough information, it will create it. Otherwise, it will send you a message asking you for additional information. Tell me the response text that you would like. Additionally, let me know if you'd want to set any specific permissions. Please say goodbye with permissions for everyone. It will give you a preview. If you're happy with it, say yes. And that command has now been created once you click confirm. Now you can go to your commands and take a look. Pretty neat, and it will work for a whole bunch of things like reactive responses or recurring messages, things like that. A couple of smaller updates to show you. Back in commands, this is also going to be the same for recurring messages. When you create a command, you now have the ability to have that command as an announcement by toggling this switch on or off. And again, that's something that can be done for recurring messages also. The next update is on our chat widget. You can now have multiple chat widgets along with its own browser source. So if you want a different chat widget for different scenes or even completely different profiles, you can now do that. Quizzes have also had an update. You can now set the timer to be either unlimited, a specific time, or a number of questions. For recurring messages, you can now have a poll as a recurring message. Next is add notifications. If you go to your settings, go to features, you can now either have a custom add notification message or you can use AI to generate the message for you if you like. Remember to always click save if you do change any of your settings. Another update that we're pushing out is going to be the shout out feature, which now allows a short video to be played for the person that you're shouting out. A couple of things that you have to do for this one. First of all, go to your chat commands and commands. Go to the built-in commands and edit the shoutout command. And scroll down, you will have the enable clip shoutout. This will automatically play the clip. You can select what type of clip you want to view, so their most viewed one, their recent one, or a random one. And if you want to exclude potentially mature clips, you can select this option here. Once you have this set up, you will need to go and add the browser source. you can click this option here to take you straight there, or you can go to Streaming Tools, click on Sources, and you will see Shoutout Clips where you can access your browser source from there. Another option that you will see in Commands now is leveling. We've introduced an automatic leveling system into your chat. Click on Leveling and you can select how you want this to work. Select Levels. First of all, make sure you enable the leveling system. You can create a progress check command where viewers can use this command to double check what their level is. You can change the progression style, linear, RuneScape, WoW, Pokemon, Diablo, or just custom. You can set your maximum level, and then you can see an example of what the levels will look like and what the numbers are to actually get to those levels. You can change the number of XP into different areas. So for example, watch time will give you 1 XP per minute. I can enable or disable it, or I can change this number. Chat messages, follows, subscribed, bits, etc. all have their own numbers and can be turned on or off depending on how you want your chat to level up. You can also then have chat alerts to be enabled. This will put a message in chat once a user has got to a certain level or to the next level. You can completely customize this if you wish. You can also only announce on milestone levels, which I'll show you here in a second. If you want some type of video or audio to play, you can enable browser source alerts and then select your multimedia item. Remember, this will have to be created first of all under the multimedia section. Milestone levels, as we mentioned here previously, you can click Add Milestone and create your own specific milestones. Maybe every 10, every 20, every 5 levels, depending on what you want to add. Click on Save, and then that will save your leveling up system. Next time you stream, your chatters will just start gaining levels without even realizing it. Obviously, once there is some type of an alert that's happened, then they'll be aware. You also have a leaderboard here, and this leaderboard will update after every single stream. It is also live as well if you ever want to check it live, and you can see here who your top participants are, going all the way down for depending on how many people you have in your chat. The next 2 items are going to be bigger updates. These will have their own videos, which will be linked in this same announcement. The first one, under Library, is an emote maker. You can now have AI generate a Twitch emote for you, simply by describing exactly what it is that you want, giving it a name, a type of art style. If you already have something drawn out, you can upload that file. And if you want to give it a reference, you can do so here. In this example down here, I gave it this example and said, please make a tater tot cry, and this is what it produced. You can download it, and then that will be available to upload to Twitch. Now finally the big one, we have updated our multimedia controller. And here you can see quite a lot of work has gone into this. This has its own separate video, but just like before, you can add custom text, an image, a sticker, a GIF, a video, and audio. These can be completely customized. You can have any following that you want. All of the merge fields are available. You also have a timeline to have things show up and disappear when you actually want them to. Again, a separate video on this is in this announcement. So there's all the updates. Hope you enjoy them. Again, any issues, come see us on our Discord, write us an email, drop us a message on our socials, whatever works best for you. Until the next update, we'll see you again soon.